Amazing Monday. Reese here from Yes Supply, and I'm so excited for today's topic. So I got a question from Anthea Dashfield. I got quite a few questions last week from you all about coaching, how to improve your business as a coach, how to create deeper transformations in your coaching business. So I'm going to be throughout this week coming on here live, just popping up live and answering some of your questions. So the first one comes from Anthea Dashfield. Thanks for your question. And you asked, did I study coaching or did it just come naturally? And coaching, if you're a new coach, coaching is a completely unregulated field. So you don't necessarily need to get certified in order to start coaching people, just like you don't need to get a blogging certification or degree in order to start blogging. So I'm going to share with you a little bit of my story of how I got started coaching. That's a big question that I get asked, and why I eventually did decide to study coaching. So Nada is saying hi as you guys come in. Hi, Yasmin. As you guys come in, say hello if you have any questions for me. Ask your questions as I go along. Hi, Haley. Ask your questions as I go along, and I'll make sure to answer them all live. So guys, I had a really fun weekend. My bridesmaids took me out for my bachelorette, so it was super fun. They did like kind of a Casino Royale theme, and we went to Niagara Falls, and we went to like a casino, so it was like really cool. And because I didn't work all weekend, I was just like, oh, Anthea, we're answering your question today. Because I didn't work all weekend, I'm just like super energized and have been creating so much great content and videos and stuff today for you. So I'm super excited. So the question is, the question is, did I study coaching or did it come naturally to me? And this was a huge question that I remember myself asking when I first started my business, because, you know, there was really not that much out there to show me like how to start coaching or what to do or what the best practice was. And so how I actually discovered coaching, because when I started my business, when I started Yes Supply, it was a blog. I didn't know what a coach was. I thought that Tony Robbins and Bob Proctor, I thought they were just motivational speakers. I didn't even know what a coach was. But I really wanted to inspire women. I really wanted to create a platform to show women how to create their own yes in life, and how to stop letting limiting beliefs and limiting thoughts get in their way. There were so many people around me who were saying, I really want to be an entrepreneur, I really want to be an artist, but I could never do it. And I wanted to, it just frustrated me so much when people were saying I could never do it, because in my life there had been so many different things that I probably shouldn't have been able to do, but somehow just figured it out and was persistent and had a lot of grit and just made it happen. And so I wanted to create a blogger platform to inspire and encourage more people to feel super empowered. Haley is saying, I feel the same way right now. Yeah, Haley, isn't it so frustrating when you have friends and you see their potential and you know that they can do amazing things, and they say, oh, but I could never do it. It's like, the only reason you can't do it is because you're saying you can never do it, right? So that was my whole mission. And I'm really glad that I found coaching, because coaching was literally the exact job that I wanted to create that I didn't even know existed when I first started, which was like pretty cool. So as you guys are coming in, just say hello. If you're a coach, let me know that you're a coach. I love to see who is here. And if you're a coach, let me know what kind of coach you are. Or if you're starting a business, let me know what kind of business you are starting. Okay, hopefully the connection is okay for Instagram, because last time it was a little wonky. It's doing it again, and I don't know why. Okay, so I'm going to answer your question. Guys, if it's cutting out on Instagram, join me in my free Facebook group. You can go to yessupply.co/free Facebook group. I don't know why, but my Instagram is being a little wonky, and it keeps saying paused due to connection or something like that, even though my Wi-Fi is bomb. So how I started coaching. So when I started my business, it was essentially a blog, and I was inspiring people. I was interviewing people who had found their passion and purpose and turned it into a business. And when I was interviewing people, I was getting them to share how they did it. And what I discovered was the people who created amazing businesses and amazing lives for themselves out of their passion, they weren't that different than anyone else. It's not like they were handed this like beautiful book with all of the answers. They just had to follow a step-by-step formula. They didn't know what they were doing when they first started, but they just had grit and determination, and they had a focus and a vision, and they just didn't take no for an answer. They only took yes for an answer. #YesSupply, right? So once I started growing my blog, I had a lot of people reaching out to me saying how Yes Supply was inspiring them. It was inspiring them to start their own blog or to start their own business or even leave a negative relationship or get out of toxic friendships. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, like if I'm able, hi Danny, if I'm able to help this many people and I'm only doing it part-time after I'm done work, imagine what I could do if I could do it full time. And so I started asking the universe, I started asking like, how can I make money from this blog? Like, what is it that I have to do? Like, not just to make money, even though making money is great, but it was because I needed a way to support myself. I had bills to pay, guys, like, let's be real. And so around that time, I actually got interviewed by a blog. It was Alan Lewis's blog. I think she still has her blog, and she had a free Facebook group. So after I got interviewed for her blog, like somehow in one of her emails or something, it said join the free Facebook group. And I was like, what's this? What's a Facebook group? I never heard of a Facebook group. And then once I was in the Facebook group, there were all of these coaches, like all these people saying that they were coaching and they were getting paid to help people and they had this freedom-based lifestyle. And at the time, I only knew what internet marketers were, and I knew that internet marketing was a great way to make money, but for some reason it just didn't pull at the heartstrings. But then when I saw coaching, I was like, oh my God, like I can give people advice and make money. Like I can just hold space and see people at their highest potential and earn an income and work from home or travel or create my own schedule. Like, what is this magic? Like I remember just like looking at people's like the coaching websites and just being like trying to understand like, but how do you make money? And like, how does this work? And it was crazy. And so at that same time, I already had a few people reaching out to me asking me like, how did you start blogging and how did you grow your social media? And at that time, I had probably already started my membership site too, which was a daily morning motivational email called Good Morning Beautiful that shared with people, hi, the Fiona Company, that shared with people what my morning rituals were. And so I started to put myself out there for coaching. And here's the interesting thing that I found. So for me, growing up, I grew up in a single parent household. Things were really tough. Money was really tight. My dad was never there. And then when I was a teenager, my mom got into a really toxic relationship, like verbally, emotionally, physically, every kind of abusive, that was it. And so now I realize that it left me with such low self-esteem, such low self-worth, so much just negativity ingrained into my mind. And so in order for me to help heal myself and for me to get out of it, I had to do a lot of personal development work. And I think that that's how I grew such a thick skin and had so much grit and perseverance. And so when I started helping people build their own blogs and build their own social medias, I was giving them all the same strategies that I had, all the same tech advice that I had. And so for some people, the mindset wasn't there 100%, because even if you have all the social media strategies in the world or all the email list building strategies in the world, if your mindset isn't there, if you are stuck and hung up on, oh my God, it's too hard, or no one's gonna like me if I do this live and did it. If you're too caught up on that, it doesn't matter if you have all the tools, because you won't see the outcome that you want. And so I realized, like, I was trying to give my clients at that time, like the YouTube videos I was watching or telling them to read the books that I was reading, and I was trying to give them mindset advice, and it was helping. But I got to this point where I was like, I'm kind of impatient. So I was like, I want to see results faster. I want to be able to get right in there and figure out like what is holding them back. Why do they have all these limiting beliefs? Why is it taking so long for the affirmations to work? And so that's when I started to look in deeper mindset techniques, because at the beginning I was just coaching on blogging and social media, and I realized that even if you have all the strategies in the world, you need to have the mindset in the right place, or else you're going to get stuck in your own head. You're going to get stuck on the details. You're going to look at all the things that aren't working instead of looking at the things that are working, right? It's really important, because whatever you focus on expands. And I was really big on manifestation and law of attraction, and I realized like whatever you focus on expands, right? But it was trying to convince my clients that, you know, manifestation is real, and you can picture something in your mind and you can make it real. And so that's when I decided I want to get certified. And so I started to look into a whole bunch of different certifications and coaching programs. And again, nothing was jumping out at me. And I'm a big person where I make a lot of my decisions based on how I feel. And finally, I discovered, I had always known about NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, but finally I discovered this company that was teaching NLP certifications, and something clicked, and I was like, yeah, that's where I had to go. And even though it was in LA, by that time my business was making money, it was growing, I had already quit my job, I had the freedom to do so. So I was like, okay, let's do this, I'm going to LA. And so what happened was I took the NLP certification, and so it certified me in NLP and also certified me as a life and success coach. And I went to the certification assuming that I would just take it and use it with my clients. And I ended up falling so in love with it that I decided that I wanted to start teaching people NLP as well. And so I had to go through a ton of different trainings to get to that point. But so essentially NLP, it's neuro-linguistic programming, and it shows you essentially like the user's manual for your mind. It shows you how you can change your language and change the way that you look at things and change what's going on deep down on a subconscious level. And when you can change deep down on that subconscious level, it changes how you look at the world. So whereas the majority of people will look at all the reasons why something won't work or all the reasons why something is holding them back, if deep down you believe in yourself, you believe in the opportunities, you believe that you can figure it out no matter what, when you start to believe that deep down on a subconscious level, it actually shifts what you see when you look out into the world. So that opportunity might have been in front of you the whole time, but if you have a negative thought process, you will only look for the reasons why it won't work. But if you have a positive thought process, you'll see all the reasons why it will. So I completely fell in love with NLP. And so yeah, when I started coaching, I was not certified, but then as I started to grow my business and as I wanted to be able to go really, really deep with my clients, help them with not just the surface level issues like, oh my gosh, I need to grow my business, and actually get deep into, okay, well, why is it not working? Because the majority of the time, and you'll notice this as soon as you become a coach, the majority of the time people will come to you and they'll say, oh, I can't grow my business, or I can't grow my social media. But once you actually start working with someone, you actually find that the real reason is so much deeper than that. Most of the time, if something isn't working in your life, whether it's your relationships, or you can't get that raise at work, or you keep fighting with your best friends, or your business isn't working, or whatever it is, most of the time it's not that surface level thing. It's something so much more deep down, where maybe it's something that your mom said to your dad when you were 3 years old. Or maybe you got bullied when you were in grade 1 and something has stuck with you in your subconscious mind that you haven't had the time to process. You haven't given your subconscious mind that opportunity to process. And so that's why I'm so in love with NLP and EFT and clinical hypnotherapy, because it helps you bypass the conscious mind and speak to the subconscious mind so you can get that change quicker. So to answer Anthea's question, did I study coaching to get started? I didn't study coaching to get started, but after a while, I realized that I wanted to become a master at what I did. I wanted to be really, really good at it. I wanted to help my clients create change like that. And so I felt like it was really important for me and for my business to get certified. And it was so cool because I mainly took it to help my clients on a deeper level. And what I realized was it actually ended up helping me so much on a deeper level too. So let's see what your questions are. Oh, and by the way, on June 4th, I'm hosting a free 5-day workshop for you guys where I am showing you some really, really cool coaching techniques to help you up-level your coaching business. So if you've ever wondered what to say on a coaching call, how to keep your clients accountable and motivated, or you want to know more about NLP, EFT, hypnotherapy, some deep subconscious methods, click on the link right here just below, yessupply.co/elevate, and you'll be invited to our free 5-day challenge. The value is worth like $1,000. I'm going to be giving you guys so much incredible value for free because I am so passionate about helping people like you who want to help people, who want to figure out what your purpose is and pursue that, and to be able to be yourself and get paid to be yourself while being a positive person, while raising the vibration of the planet. So I'm really passionate about helping people like you actually have the tools that you need to create that success that you dream of, to create the business that you dream of. And the best way to do it is to be really damn good at what you do, right? If you go into your business just to make money, you're going to burn out really quickly because that's not going to keep you motivated. But if you're really good at what you do, if the content that you create is fire, if you change lives just from your blog posts or your free content, can you imagine how many clients you're going to get? Like Tony Robbins, for example, his best marketing tactics are, if you go on YouTube, anytime you search the word motivation, you're going to find a video of him. And because he's so powerful in every single video that he has, every single piece of content that he has, people are magnetically attracted to him. That's why he fills up rooms of tens of thousands of people. And he studied NLP. This is the technique that helped him skyrocket to the success that he's at. So I'm so I think it's so cool that I know NLP and that I'm using it with my clients and seeing huge results with them. And so I really want to show you guys too what it's all about, because I believe that everyone should know what it is. So if you want to join us in the free 5-day challenge, right here, yessupply.co/elevate, you can sign up for the challenge right there. And it starts on June 4th, but leading up to June 4th, I'm going to be sharing more videos, some blog posts, some really great emails to help you keep up-leveling your coaching business and helping your clients on a deeper level. So definitely sign up. So I'm going to just read through the comments. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Girly Girl Style. Hi, guys. Okay, I think my phone just died, so I'm going to pop out. But if you have any questions, leave them here on the video. And I don't know how my phone just died because it was plugged in, but that's okay. If you have any questions, just leave them here on the video, and I will pop back and answer them later. Bye.